Today I'm going to walk you through what you can do with a TV app from FaithLink Apps for your church. To start off with, you can see I am on the home screen of an Apple TV. This is like the home screen of your mobile phone. It has the list of app icons listed, and you can scroll down through all the different apps on the device. What you see here is that I'm selecting Vimeo right now, that's why it's bigger, and when I move around on it, you can see that there's three layers: the colored layer, the blue layer, and the white layer in the background. With Netflix, there's just two layers, the red and the white in the background. But you can do anything from 2 to 5 layers with this Mosaic Cincinnati app, which is one of the churches that we work with. You can see that there are 5 different layers if you look at all the different ways that the elements move as I hover over them. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the Mosaic Cincinnati app to show you what it's like. At the top, you see an on-air section, which is automatically selected. You can make this image look however you want. Some churches have a picture of the pastor preaching, some have an image like this. If I scroll down, you can see in this top area are the 4 newest sermon series that Mosaic has. And if I go down from the 4 newest, it brings all of the sermon series up so that you can see more sermon series at once. If I go back up to the top row, it just pops everything back up again so you can get up to the on-air section. These sermon series are fed into the app from Vimeo, and the only thing that a church needs to use is Vimeo. So if you have a mobile app with FaithLink already, you probably already are doing everything that you need to do to be able to make it work with an Apple TV and Roku channel. But if you don't, it's very simple. There's no need for a secondary CMS since Vimeo can handle everything that you need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and go up to Mosaic's newest sermon series, which is The Bridge. Click into it, and you can see the 2 sermons that have been given from that series. And when I select between them, it shows the details for those sermons. And you can see the background is blurry using the iOS blur mechanic, a blurry image of the sermon series as well. So if I go down to, let's say, a darker themed one like Hello My Name Is, you'll see you can definitely make out that it is the Hello My Name Is graphic back there. So I'm going to go back up to the bridge, and we'll just choose the newest sermon from the series, which is Multiply. It'll just load out, it's pulling it in, and it just boots it up like that. And once the video has started playing, you can just scroll to any part of the video. You can see what section's playing there and just push play on that section, and it will load it up to that section of the sermon. All right, now I'm going to show you the on-air feature. This is something specific to FaithLink and something that we developed, which I'll just jump into it to show it to you. What it does is it jumps to a specific section of a sermon. So right now you can see we're at 27 minutes 49 seconds into this sermon. So what it does is it picks a specific second of a sermon and plays it like it's a live stream or like it's live TV. And it chooses it from the list of videos that you already have on Vimeo. So as you can see right now, we're at 28 minutes 6 seconds. I'm just going to back out of this. And then I'll go back in. And now we're at 28 minutes 20 seconds. So if I back out and go in again, you'll see that we keep moving along like it's live. And it requires nothing from you to make it continue working like this. So if anybody comes into the app from anywhere in the world, they'll all be watching within around 10 seconds of where each other are. Specifically, they should be watching the same second, but due to buffering and all that and their internet connection, it could be off by a little. But now someone can call their mom and say, oh man, my favorite sermon's on. Go check out the on-air section of our Apple TV app. And when they go, they'll be watching the very same moment just as if it's on TV. And all of this is fed by Vimeo with no extra work from you. You can see in the top left corner is the now playing symbol. This was not on there when you chose a series, but it has to be there because otherwise the person using the app has no idea what they're watching. You can see right now we're inside of the Well series, and the sermon name is God is Fighting for You. If I back out and go down to the Well, you'll see that God is Fighting for You is actually one of the sermons there. So you could go here and just watch it and scrub to wherever it is you want to be, or just watch it from the start. But this gives someone the ability to go into your Apple TV app and say, hey, I don't really know what I want to watch, but I want to watch something positive, and I really would like to see something from my church. So they can go in here, just click play without even thinking, and it will just start playing. Once that sermon's over, there's a 15-second pause, and then it will start the next sermon, which isn't necessarily the direct next sermon in that series. It's more like live TV, where it will just kind of pick something to play. Another cool feature, or another cool thing you can do with this, is now you can put an Apple TV with a TV up in your church foyer and just push on air, or whatever you want to call this button, and it can start playing a sermon, and it will just keep playing sermons all day on the TV with no need for you to interact with it at all. So it gives you the ability to just kind of have sermons playing for your church somewhere without ever having to think about it. Just start it up in the morning, shut it off at night. All right, that concludes our tour of the TV apps and what you can do with them. If you'd like more details, you can contact us and look at our website, faithlinkapps.com.